what would be the best standard ways to detox? I'm talking about general rules which apply to everyone. The best standard ways to detox, it's going to look different for everyone, but generally you want to cut out the main offenders in your diet. So if right now you're eating like pretty much everything, like you don't have any diet restrictions, you have to start cutting back on the most acidic foods and the foods that are burdening your kidneys, your colon, destroying the tissues of your body, closing up the channels of elimination. You have to start eliminating those worst offenders, because even if you eat a lot of the good foods, if you're still harming your body with acidic foods, then you're not going to get anywhere in your detox, okay? So I would recommend, number one, protein must be eliminated. All types of protein gone. So it doesn't matter what type of protein, right? It could be animal-based, like meat or dairy or eggs, or beans or nuts or tofu or mock meats, or anything like that. All that must be eliminated when doing the detox. Seriously, if you're going to see any progression towards health and the healing of your health issues. So that is one of the main things. Number two, you should probably eliminate things that are acidic. Other things like grains should be eliminated or reduced significantly. So things like rice, eliminated, gone. Things like wheat and gluten products, gone. You know, that those things are very mucus forming and very abrasive to the mucosa inside the body. So meats are acidic. All those foods that I mentioned, wheat, grains, mucus forming. Mucus forming foods, the body has this natural mucus response to foods that are acidic. And mucus is produced in the body kind of like as a protective barrier against these acidic foods. But what happens is if you just continuously build up mucus in the body, what happens? Cell death. The cells cannot breathe, you know? You become flooded from head to toe, lymphatically speaking. Then what happens? Allergies emerge, rashes emerge, tumors emerge. You know, all these different things start to emerge. So we got to cut out all those foods, right? The third thing would probably be to start upping your intake of fruits, astringent fruits, meaning fruits that are very high in water content, so hydrating fruits. Fruits that are astringent, meaning, you know, astringency. A lot of people ask me, what does astringent mean? Astringent means if you're eating a fruit and you feel that puckering feeling in your mouth, that means that that fruit is astringent. So it's that type of power that's going to help pull on the waste in your body to help eliminate them, right? Because the lymphatic system in the body, so here's the thing, the lymph system is the main sewer system of the body, but it's not like the circulatory system. Circulatory system can move and pump on its own with the heartbeat, right? The heart helps it pump, but the lymph system doesn't have that help. It's very sluggish and slow moving. If the lymph system is the tortoise, the circulatory system would be the hare, right? The rabbit, the speedy rabbit, right? But both systems are needed. Circulatory system feeds the cells with the nutrients, and then the lymphatic system takes away the cellular waste produced by those cells, as well as the waste that or toxins that we intake from the outside world, right? Whether that's food or environmental toxins or body care products, anything like that, right? So it's imperative to have this lymph system moving, and the way that we can do that the most effectively is by eating astringent fruits, because that lymph system is lipid based, so it's a fat based system, and you come in with the astringent fruits that are hydrating and astringent, then that lymph system will start to move, and then all the organs and glands that are already backed up with cellular waste or mucus or sewage will start to drain through the lymph system, then go to the lymph nodes. Then the lymph nodes will take care of that. The macrophages and the beneficial bacteria in the lymph nodes will start breaking those acids down, and then that lymph system is going to send it to the kidneys, and the kidneys will start to filter out all those waste, right? So kidney filtration, again, very important to achieve when you're on a detox program. You gotta check to see if your kidneys are filtering. How do you do that? You pee in a clear jar, in a glass jar, and check. If your urine is clear, means you're not eliminating waste, and that is a bad sign. Because once people stop kidney filtration, like if you don't see kidney filtration, then you're in trouble. Then that means you have the conditions in the body to create different diseases depending on what your weaknesses are, and we can see that in your eyes through iridology, and we can see that in your symptoms. But that is the main cause of most people's health issues, is that channel is blocked. The kidneys are not functioning the right way, right? So kidney filtration is very important to achieve, and consistent kidney filtration is important to achieve. Kidney filtration simply looks like cloudy urine, or flakes in your urine, sediment in your urine, mucus strands. Sometimes it'll look different, but basically you just don't want that urine to be clear while you're on your detox. So if you're eating fruits and raw, you don't want the urine to be clear. You want it to have that sediment. Sometimes it can be a little difficult to help the kidneys finally break through to achieving kidney filtration, and that's why you kind of want to know what your weaknesses are, because something like an adrenal weakness, for instance, can hinder the kidneys from filtering. The adrenals sit right on top of the kidneys and help open those doorways, that channel for the kidneys to filter. The different glands in the body can affect kidney filtration. There could be a kidney weakness in and of itself. You could probably see that through your blood pressure numbers. If the bottom number is too high in the 80s, it means you're losing your kidneys, or high 70s. Generally the bottom number, you want it to be around 60 or 70, right? So there's a lot of things to look at, and as a detox specialist, I look at people's eyes, and the eyes tell you everything. The eyes tell you the degree of weakness in each part of your body, and what is going to prevent you, or what's going to be your setback from detoxing your body properly, right? So that's why you must include herbs. If you're serious about your detox and you really want to get results, you have to include the herbs. The diet alone is not enough in today's society, unless you are that 1% person that has the strongest constitution, compared to everyone else, which is pretty rare. I see a lot of eyes, and not many people are of that caliber of strong constitution, strong genes. Most people fall somewhere under medium and weak because they have so many weaknesses everywhere. Why is that so? Genetics, how the harmful foods that we've been eating for decades, toxicity being left too long in the body, mucus being left too long in the body, so many different things. So the herbs go in there to not only clean, but also to strengthen the cells, genetically speaking, helping them remember how to function genetically, because all these weaknesses run down from like your parents to their parents to their parents. They've been passing down those bad genes along the genetic line until it's reached you, So that's why it's also really important to detox before having children, because the children nowadays are being born with even weaker genes, and it's becoming harder to pick people up out of disease conditions and, healing them. It's becoming harder, unfortunately, but that's why you need the help of the herbs and the glandulars. And, the only way that you'll be able to tell if you're doing detoxification properly is by knowing your weaknesses. And if you're not someone that's well versed in reading the eyes or reading your eyes, or if you're not someone that really knows too much about detox, then you kind of have to work with a detox specialist. So that's what I do, and I help people, really assess their case, see, okay, you got this weakness, you got that weakness, let's go after all those, and then they finally start seeing results. So that's really the key. That's the golden key to healing every disease. And we see it time and time again. If you follow the right protocol, there's nothing stopping you. Absolutely nothing stopping you from healing any disease you have. I actually recently made something for my email subscribers on the website. So like when you subscribe to my website and you put in your email, then I send you like my top 8 tips for detoxification to get started today. And that's really beneficial. I had a lot of fun creating that for you guys. So yeah, be sure to check that out, and that'll help everyone get started on their healing journey. So I always say though, the people that come to me, it's typically they've already tried everything else, So don't let that be you. Don't let you having to go through years and years of seeing like 50 different medical specialists, right? Or like hundreds of different alternatives to come to realize that detox is the true way to heal. Because that's what happens. you know. And I don't know if you guys know my story. You can read about my story on my website, right? I had fibromyalgia. For many years, I was bedridden, and I was one of those people that went the medical route, that went the supplement route, that went, you know, massage therapy, chiropractor, you know, acupuncture, physical therapy. I tried all that. I tried Ayurveda, I tried Chinese medicine, I tried all those things for years. None of them worked. And that's what I see in my clients too. They come to me having tried all that. None of those things have ever worked until they detox. I think that's it, guys. I gotta get back to work now. I got a lot of work to do with helping all of you heal. And if any of you would like to work with me one-on-one, you can go to www.spirittropicalhealing.com, and in the services tab, you'll find all the services that I provide and offer for you. I usually always recommend the Master Your Health package for anyone that's starting out or anyone that has a chronic health issue, you know. That covers everything. That covers the iridology assessment, where I look at your eyes. Your entire health history is analyzed, you know, everything that you need to get started on this journey. Diet plan, herbal protocol, all the detoxification tools that you specifically need for your case to come out of your health issues. It's fantastic, and that's why I created that package, just for you guys, to help all of you heal, truly, finally heal. You know, I care so much about all of you, and I'm really proud of all of you and all the work that you've accomplished so far, and that what we've been accomplishing together has been amazing, and I look forward to that so much in the near future. Continue on with your detox journey. I'm here for you. You got this. You have so much strength in your spirit. And yeah, you can do this. Keep on detoxing during the winter months, because when it gets warmer, you'll be so healed. You'll be closer to the end of your journey, and it'll be a lot easier from there. So keep on going. Don't waste time. Time is always of the essence. If you have any questions, you can leave it down in the comment section down below, and then I might address it in the next Q&A video. So can't wait for that. Okay, guys, talk to you later. Bye.